Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, and perfect peace that's here for each of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. If we could wonderfully just take a breath. Thank you, and just for your wonderful guidance. If we could just notice whether you imagine this, whether you see it, whether you feel it, whether you know it or hear it. At a campfire, which is luxurious campfire, not roughing it, but being outside near a stream with lots of space, lots of fresh air. Let's notice you and your favorite guides being there. If we could add one, which would be Freya, who's a goddess, a nurturing goddess of courage, and who also works really well with the different aspects of ourselves. So we can just notice this pristine landscape with open space, open air, fresh air, stream right next to you, campfire, great things, fresh water. Let's just breathe into that spaciousness. And if we could invest, so basically if we could take your spirit self, your consciousness to that space, let's not worry about regular life. It's very simply just notice that campfire. And if we could just notice your favorite guides being there and them feeding you, them cooking for you, them providing nourishment for you. Let's also notice all these guides being highly invested in your comfort, and comfort on all levels, your physical comfort, your emotional comfort, your energetic comfort, and comfort in relationships. And if we could just lovingly just notice the generosity bestowed upon you in this moment by all those guides. And if we could just breathe in, and if we could notice, just being super clear, that this involves a rhythm change. Let's allow our rhythm to change. Let's use the dexterity of our rhythm. Let our brain waves slow down and elongate. Let's notice what it's like to very simply invest in this experience, this visualization or feeling, knowing of being cared for. With elements of escape, relief, being carefree. So just very simply just notice all this with your favorite guides there. And if we could just feel that as we observe this, as we notice the perfect beverage being served to you, the perfect food being prepared for you, the sound of the wind, the smell, the refreshing smell and vigor of fresh air, the sound of water right next to you. And just letting everything elongate. And if we could notice an invitation from one of your favorite guides to join them in bathing very simply in that stream. So if we could notice very simply that activity of getting into a stream and letting your cells have a wonderful, refreshing experience, letting the energy of worry, concern, anger, frustration, disappointment, all those energies move off of you and away from you. Let's very simply just notice you in water and you being cared for. So we'll just breathe into that. And let's notice um, your feet, especially your toes, perhaps enjoying a release of any tension. Let's notice the same in your neck and shoulders. Let's feel with the water flowing, the internal parts of you, systems and organs being refreshed also. Everything being cleansed and cleared. Let's very simply notice the stream itself, this water, acting as a guide. In the same way we would, let's say, with Archangel Michael, let's very simply surrender anything we consider a problem, anything we seek resolution for, anything that would help us. Let's very simply let the river, the stream, act as a guide. And let's surrender what doesn't serve us or what we're aware of that we would wish a different outcome for. Let's very simply surrender those things to the stream. And let's let go entirely. And letting your mind be uncluttered, letting your mind be relaxed. And we'll just lovingly notice all that goodness, all that peace. And just lovingly breathe in. And let's very simply notice what the stream communicates to your being and your body. And let's notice what the sun communicates to you. Let's notice the glory of this moment. And let's very simply become aware of invigoration. Let's very simply become aware of all the different things that flow within your body: serotonin, endorphins, oxytocin. Let's very simply notice everything flowing: blood, oxygen, goodness, expansion. Let's very simply notice this message coming from the water, from the sun, from your favorite guides, and from Freya, that you are worthy of the highest possible good, that you deserve the highest possible good, and that you are part of a team, and that you are cared for enormously and endlessly in this moment. Let's very simply say a couple things out loud in response to that. First, we use our spiritual manners, and we'll say out loud, thank you. And let's use our free will to say out loud, I am worthy. I deserve the best. I'm worthy of care. I'm worthy of good news. I'm worthy of positive change. Wonderful. And we'll just breathe in. Let's very simply notice the air, the oxygen, the wind communicating with you right now. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in and we'll say out loud, thank you. We'll just notice a line from the Beatles song, Dear Prudence, as John Lennon reminds Prudence that she is part of everything, that you are part of everything. Let's just very simply feel that. Let's just feel that connection with everything and everything good. To be aware of things that we wish for change happening immediately, like peace all over the world, integrity in all of our connections, and resolution. Let's very simply use our free will and let's say out loud, I welcome positive resolution for everything right now. I'm grateful for positive revolutions to all problems. Thank you, angels, for helping me in every part of my life. I welcome personal resolution. I welcome global resolution. I welcome personal peace. I'm grateful for global peace. Thank you, angels and guides, for bringing harmony to all of my systems. I surrender all emotional and energetic clutter to you. I welcome comfort and calm. I welcome comfort and serenity. I welcome clarity. Thank you. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in. Wonderful. Let's very simply notice being at that campfire, emerging from the water, purified, cleansed, and cleared, whether you feel that 1%, 100%, or somewhere in between. 30% purification is good, as is 2%. It's very simply just notice returning to the campfire and having all these nurturing elements in place. If we could notice at that campfire, it is not you who's efforting and running around. Just notice that you are held in a space of having a wonderful experience and things being done for you. If we could just breathe into that care and that consideration. And let's just notice what it's like to really have energetic independence and to have the trust with energetic independence that it doesn't disconnect you from those who are dear to you. It's very simply just feel that energetic independence and allowing more help, more peace, more calm, more clarity, more energetic autonomy. We'll just notice all that. Letting love lead the way as opposed to fear. Let's notice at the campfire, one of the guides, Freya or one of the other guides, your favorite guides, putting their hat or their headdress on your head. And let's just notice what that's like, what that activates. And noticing in the history of humanity that we consciously take on different shapes and forms to empower ourselves, to resolve ourselves. Let's notice what attributes emerge with putting on that hat or headdress. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in. And let's very simply say out loud, I am whole, complete, and filled with love. And we'll say the Louise Hay affirmation. Perhaps we could open our arms, palms up in a receptive state. And if we could just lovingly say out loud, I am open and receptive to all the good, abundance, and prosperity in the universe. I am open and receptive to all the good, abundance, and prosperity in the universe. I am a great distributor of good. My talents are in demand and engaged. I welcome the highest possible good. I am friends with the angels, and I welcome their support. And so it is. So notice the angelic high five, the goddess high five. Just notice support, clarity, and peace, and resolution. It's very simply just notice what other messages from your favorite guides come to you. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in. And if we could notice, whatever this means to you, the energy of redemption, we'll just notice they're bringing up the thing of George W. Bush, who, went to war, people died, people were maimed, and he spent time becoming an artist and painting veterans. Let's just notice the hours he has spent in their presence and the redemption he is seeking and perhaps has found. It's very simply notice what it's like to not count anybody out and to extend that vision to people like the very dissatisfied Vladimir Putin, the old masculine crumbling to the ground, dominance no longer working, the old masculine having a hard time in the face of the divine feminine and the new divine masculine. And we see that with President Zelensky embodying the new divine masculine. Just notice all this good here. But let's just notice this word redemption. And let's just not count ourselves out. No matter what is being kicked up, no matter what feels like it's in the way, let's very simply notice that peace and resolution are here. Let's just notice what we could say is an affirmation. It might be a private one right now. I am. We could say things as a group. I am forgiven for everything right now. I forgive myself for everything right now. I forgive all dictators 1% right now. I forgive everyone for everything, 2% right now. I ask for forgiveness for everything right now. I'm always doing my best. I release counting myself out. I celebrate my own redemption. And I witness redemption in others. Humanity isn't done. And I'm not done. I'm always doing my best. I allow the brilliance of my life to emerge. Thank you. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in. And let's notice, very simply, handing over anything that you would like resolution for, be it a war, be it a miscommunication, be that a change of mind in someone's heart, be it someone in a trance. It's very simple that the angels intervene with companies, with renters, with neighbors, with self-judgment, with world emergencies, with people in crisis. Let the universe help. Let's just notice that it's okay for us to receive and be in sync and thrive. And with the clarity that we have to welcome peace, peace in our own systems, including our digestive systems and nervous systems, peace and comfort, clarity and security, truth everywhere, truth within ourselves, and the harmony of nature that we're a part of. We could just breathe into all this and let it all be like rinsing out a sponge and taking a fresh shape of wholeness and peace as artists, as mothers, as grandmothers, as fathers, and aunts and uncles, as neighbors and friends, as partners, as participants. We'll just notice the highest good being here as filmmakers, as healers, as teachers. We'll notice as chefs. We'll notice all this good being here right now. As cat owners and dog owners, as realtors. We'll notice all this good being here right now. And let's very simply, at this campfire, we'll notice Freya and your favorite guides and Archangel Michael. And we'll say to them, thank you all so much. Thank you for the reminder. I live in peace. Wonderful. So we'll just notice all this goodness, the refreshment, the harmony, the peace, the collective good being present right now. And we wish everyone well. All the animals, dogs and cats, all the people, everyone you share a space with or a structure with. The next thing happening being good, welcoming good news, welcoming resolution, witnessing redemption, and noticing the highest good is here. And with wonderful peace, perfect clarity, and outstanding joy, we say to all these different guides, thank you so much. And thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for all the goodness, all the grace, all the peace, and all the love that is here right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors. Hang on. We could just take a breath. They're saying this, we left one thing undone. Whatever it is that, the hat, wonderful. So just notice that hat remaining with you, or if it feels good to return it to the person, the guide who gave it to you. Just notice the perfect placement of the hat and that energy, that activation of the attributes being continue to be active. Wonderful. Clarity and peace. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for all the goodness, all the grace, and all the peace that is here. We celebrate everything having resolution, every base being covered, and we celebrate the peace that is here. And we lovingly, peacefully thank all the guides and goddesses and angels that are here. We celebrate our connection, and we indeed ask for all this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.